Isaac and his mother lived alone in a small house on a hill. Isaac kept to himself, drawing pictures and playing with his toys as his mom watched Christian broadcasts on the television. Life was simple, and they were both happy. That was until the day Isaac's mom heard a voice from above. "Your son has become corrupted by sin. He needs to be saved." "I will do my best to save him, my lord," Isaac's mother replied, rushing into Isaac's room, removing all that was evil from his life. Again the voice called to her. "Isaac's soul is still corrupt. He needs to be cut off from all that is evil in this world and confess his sins." "I will follow your instructions, Lord. I have faith in thee," Isaac's mother replied as she locked Isaac in his room, away from the evils of the world. One last time, Isaac's mom heard the voice of God calling to her. "You've done as I've asked, but I still question your devotion to me. To prove your faith, I will ask one more thing of you." "Yes, Lord, anything," Isaac's mother begged. "To prove your love and devotion, I require a sacrifice. Your son Isaac will be this sacrifice. Go into his room and end his life as an offering to me to prove you love me above all else." "Yes, Lord," she replied, grabbing a butcher's knife from the kitchen. Isaac, watching through a crack in his door, trembled in fear. Scrambling around his room to find a hiding place, he noticed a trapdoor to the basement hidden under his rug. Without hesitation, he flung open the hatch, just as his mother burst through his door and threw himself down into the unknown depths below.
Hey guys, welcome to a Let's Play of The Binding of Isaac, and also a little bit of an update of what's going on. As you can see, this is not the first time I've played this game. I'm gonna select Magdalene. As you can see, she starts out with 4 hearts as opposed to 3 with the Isaac, which is the standard character. But she only has 1 speed and 2 attack, which it's kind of bad because you can't really dodge too well. Anyways, I want to apologize for the lack of content that I've been putting up to lately. As you can see, this is how you move. You can use the keys, or you can also use Joy 2 key to set up a joypad to play the game, which makes it a lot easier, trust me. So anyways, as I was saying, I want to apologize. I haven't had too much time lately. Every time around the holiday season, or last month and this month, I put in extra hours at my second job. So essentially I work from 6 in the morning to 2 in the afternoon at one job, and then I go to my next job and work basically from 3 to 9. So when I get home, it's already like almost 9:30 or 10, and I'm pretty much dead tired, and my wife's trying to get to bed, my daughter's trying to get to bed, so I can't really do any commentaries or anything. The weekends I get a little bit more time, but to tell you the truth, I'm exhausted by the end of the day, or by the time the weekends come around. And yeah, that's basically what's going on. I still plan to continue my Minecraft and Dead Island and also Skyrim Let's Plays. It's just taking me a little bit longer. Actually, I still kind of force myself to play Skyrim just because it's so awesome. So I'm actually like level 40 now, which you'll probably see a big jump on the next series of videos since I get. But I haven't done any or much of the main storyline. I pretty much left off where you guys will see when I upload my last set of videos, which should be later today or so. That's pretty much it as far as my update goes. Binding of Isaac is a really cool game if you guys have any experience with Zelda. And you can see the map on the upper right hand side, or left hand side, sorry. You can see a type of a map, and that's basically like a Zelda map. And look, a key. So basically it's kind of like when you get to the dungeons in Zelda, that's basically what the whole game is. You basically run around. I think they're randomly generated, but they have like set maps that, or layout of maps that they can have. And it's actually really cool. So the main purpose of most of the maps, or at least when you start, is to find an item room. This room right above me, you can see there's a lock on the door, so you do use a key to get into it. It looks like there's a cent sign on the map. That's actually the shop. So right now I only have 1 cent, and that's really not worth it for me to use a key to go in there. And this normally there's a really good item in the first level, but it's really hard to get enough money to buy it. And normally the good items that actually upgrade you, your speed, or your rate of fire, your damage, or your distance, your range, are worth 15 cents or more. So if you're able to get that on the first run, then I would definitely suggest that you open up the shop. But if not, don't even worry about it, because if you don't have enough money to buy the good items, then why worry, right? As you can see right here, to the south of me, I guess, is an item room. And those actually have upgrades for you, or spacebar items. The spacebar items are items you can use, but they'll recharge with each battle that you have. Each room that contains enemies, they'll recharge slowly, so you can't just spam them over and over. Lord, that's actually kind of good. It gives me more HP, but it slows me down. But since Magdalene starts out with almost no speed, it's really not that big of a hit. Also makes me chubby. And all the characters you can be, they're actually, I think they're still Isaac, just wearing kind of like costumes. So this guy's like, I'm still Isaac, I'm just wearing a wig. So I think that's kind of funny. Alright, as you can see, I'm sure you guys can guess that the room to the right of me is the boss room. So that's basically the main goal of every room, is to get to the boss room. But definitely before you go to the boss, try to look for the item room. Every room after the first level will be locked, so you'll need a key to get into it. So it's good to save 1 key. There's also a hidden room, which you can discover by blowing up a wall. Man, I only have 1 bomb. I'm gonna try it right here. And if that would have been, a hole would have opened, and I would have been able to get into it and grab it. But it wasn't. So let's keep going. This might be a long run. I'm not really that good with Magdalene. I have no idea why, but she's just so slow. Look at that. I'm like getting torn up. So I'm gonna use my strength card. So as you can see, that kind of made me a little bit bigger, which ups my damage. I'm not sure if you guys can tell by looking at how much damage I'm hitting this guy for. But the cards are only a one-time use item, so after I leave this room, alright, now it got a little bit easier, so I can just wail on them down here. So after I leave this room, I'll lose that perk, basically, and I won't be doing extra damage anymore. It was a really cool game, and it's pretty cheap on Steam. I think I got it on sale for like $2, but I think normal price is like $5 or $6. Totally worth it. Especially if you like Zelda type dungeon crawlers. Alright, so sometimes when you defeat a boss, a door will open up that has like a demon instead of a skull on top of it. And that leads to the devil's room, or whatever you want to call it. And you can actually do a deal with the devil, and he'll take a certain amount of hearts from you. And but he'll give you like a really good, normally a really good perk. So let's continue. I'll let you guys watch this animation. Alright, so this is the basement 2. As you can see, the map starts out really small, so we have to explore for it to expand. I hate these little guys. They kind of run away from you, and at least this isn't a bad layout for them. Yeah, stay right there. Alright, what I just picked up was I think a spirit heart. Or faith heart, can't remember. So you pick those up, and it's basically like a heart, but once it's gone, you can't refill it. So it's kind of just like a extra heart. Alright, pride. This guy's not so hard. Just kind of have to stand to the side, but when he does the bombs, can get a little bit dangerous. Alright, he's almost done. There we go. And sometimes you run into mini bosses. This was one of them. Alright, the moon. I think this takes me to the hidden room, so I'm just gonna use it. Yep. And in the hidden rooms, you can actually see that you can get money or items. It's kind of like a toss-up. And normally, if you get items, they're pretty good. If they're not, then then yeah. But normally, money is good as well, because that allows you to go to the shop and find something there. As you can see, I could actually blow up the rooms on the sides, and it can be like a shortcut basically. I don't have any bombs, so I can't do that, so I'll just exit out this way. Alright, this isn't too bad of a room. As you can see, the fire does hurt the enemies, but it also hurts you, so make sure not to walk into it. These guys kind of run away from you and spit out flies. So sometimes if you put out the fires, you get items. There you go. Good example right there. And this iron chests, actually you can just open them without having to unlock them. And normally give you bombs and keys and hearts. Nothing too spectacular. There's also gold chests that require a key to unlock. This is a nice room. Oh, if I don't walk into the fire, that is. As you can see, most of the enemies are dead, but you have to kill everything, even the enemies that enemies spawn. Normally I do this. The fire has a good drop rate. There's also piles of poop that you can kind of break down, and they might have items, but it's a little bit more rare. Like this. It's a good idea to kind of like clear out the room. Depends on how much of a hurry you are. Now we get a chest. Alright, pills. Pills can have either good or bad effects. The good ones are really good though, because they're actually perks or passive effect perks. Like they can raise my health, make my range, speed, or attack up, or but they can also drop them down. They can hurt me, or I don't know, cause all kinds of different things. So this one doesn't even really have a negative effect or positive. It kind of just makes you look a little bit special. Alright, let's keep going. The name of that pill is I found pills, and the effect is and I ate them. So it's basically telling you like, yeah, you're a dumbass if you eat the whatever pills you find. Alright, here's the boss. So I'm gonna just jump in there, and then I'll still have a chance to explore, but I haven't really gotten too much damage here. And that devil room that I talked about earlier, it's actually, the chance of it appearing depends on the amount of damage that you receive throughout the devil, or the game, I'm sorry, the level, or and the damage that you receive with the boss. As you can see, I put that there because it was a discolored rock. They call them tinted rocks, and those actually drop items. Sometimes they drop chests. A lot of the times they drop spirit hearts or faith hearts. Right. And they also can drop money or bombs or you name it. They're actually pretty good to blow up if you can. And like I said, a lot of times they drop bombs, so it's not too much of a waste. This boss isn't too hard. And you can see that we actually opened up the devil door. Alright, tears up means that my rate of fire increased. That's a really good upgrade. Let's go up here. Alright, we have two, I don't remember what this guy's called right here. But he actually, I believe he drops hearts every so many rooms that you go into or enemies that you kill. And this other one is pretty cool. It gives you spirit ammo. And what that does is it lets you your whatever you fire your tears go through objects, not through enemies. That's another upgrade called piercing shots. But this one lets it go through objects, so you could hide behind a rock or something and shoot at enemies that are on the other side. It's actually really good, so I'm gonna take it. And you can see it changed my appearance a little bit. And do I want this guy? It's only one heart, so I'm gonna take him as well. And since I made 2 deals with the devil, I unlocked a character. Pretty awesome. Oh no, okay. I'm sorry, I was wrong. That little guy shoots along with you. So that's actually really good because essentially it gives you more damage. And just by doing those deals with the devil, I actually unlocked a couple things. Give me one second. Alright, we're back. So I could use my key here, but I actually want to use it on the item room first. I might get another key to open up that chest, but for now I'm gonna save it for the item room. So we still have to look around for that room. And there's a shop, and maybe if I get 15 and another key, I'll open it up. Oh, by the way, as you can see, I'm shooting through all these rocks. And you might be able to tell that they're also my shots are a little bit translucent, or they appear to be, because I get spirit ammunition or spirit shots, whatever you want to call them. All right, let's keep moving. Like these guys, I can just kill them like this. I don't have to actually come up here and shoot them. So it's actually a pretty good upgrade. Also some bosses. Oh man, it's helped me out with a couple of bosses. Here's the item room. Unlock the key or the door. And you guys might find this this guy familiar. It's Choop the Whoop. For I'm firing my laser type of thing. I'll use it real fast. I don't want to keep this. I think the Yum Heart it's a little bit more useful than this. But let's see if I can kill some enemies. And no, it doesn't look like we're gonna find any enemies. So I'll just use it here. That's pretty much all it does. It's pretty strong. It's not too bad. But I'd rather have an extra heart whenever I need it. So it looks like I didn't find a key. I didn't find anything. No bombs, so I can't blow up all those tinted rocks. So I guess I'll just move on to the next level. And sometimes that happens. Can't cry about it. Like I missed out on whatever's in here. And sometimes you have really good luck, sometimes you don't. Bam. That was TNT I blew up right there and it killed all the enemies. Ah, this guy's cool. Normally he gives you a pretty good upgrade, you just need to have enough money to give to him. He's like a beggar. I think his name is Judgment. So if you give him enough money, he'll do that and drop an item. Book of Revelations, I believe it gives you a faith heart every time you use it, so it's really good. So this might fill up your health once, but the Book of Revelations will actually give you a faith heart. And the more, I think, probably the best abilities or perks that you can get is anything that increases your damage and your survivability. So more health is definitely always good. As you can see, as I cleared this room out, I got one little block of charge next to the Book of Revelations up on the top. So yeah, having more health is always useful. These guys follow you, then once you kill them, they blow up. So you want to keep moving when you're shooting at them. And yes, we got some bombs. Alright, let's go down here. Ah! I like a speed ascent. Ah! Awesome against this enemies. Luckily, once you knock them down, they go back down pretty fast. We got a tarot card, the chariot. I don't remember what that does. Alright, so normally the hidden rooms are next to 3 rooms. Not always, but normally. So there's a blank spot next to me right here. And it's touching 3 rooms basically. So I'm gonna try to guess that it's there, and I was right, it paid out. And oh man, the unicorn horn. The unicorn horn is actually pretty awesome. And I'll probably won't pick it up yet, but I'll use it before I get to the boss. So you guys can see what it does. It's kind of fruity, but I like it. Oop. It's not always good to shoot these guys because sometimes they stay down extra long. You only want to shoot them when they're open. Let's see what's over here. Some more of these guys, but this is a better room for me to be fighting them in. I'm really hoping for some more increased damage. The tears up was good, but I actually want some damage increase. Oh, he hit me. So there's the boss room. I don't want to go there yet. I used my Book of Revelations for another heart. So I've been playing pretty horribly, and sorry guys. Like I said, for some reason, just this using Magdalene never works out well for me. But it's alright. It happens. Got rid of those worms. We're gonna blow up this tinted rock since I have an extra shot. 2 spirit hearts, not too bad. We'll keep going to the next room. Hopefully, yeah, there's the item room. These guys aren't too bad. They kind of just bounce off the walls. They don't really follow you around. And they have another variation of them that are gray, and those actually blow up in your face, so you want to always kill them from far away. We get another awesome, another unicorn horn. Now I'm gonna keep the Book of Revelations just so I can try to charge it up. I was thinking about picking it up so I can show it to you guys, but I'll do that with the boss. Those unicorn horns are kind of useful for bosses. And I have to fight this guy. This is a mini boss. It's kind of easy. You just have to be careful with those shots that those poison shots that explode. He can kill his own buddies, but there we go. He's out. Normally he drops his face, which you can use to throw and explode. Not this time. Drop the chest. Got a pills. We're gonna take our chances and use it. And bomb diarrhea. Chariot. The sun. The sun's actually pretty awesome. It fills up your health. It kills all the enemies in a room, and I think there's a couple of other effects it does as well. Oh no! I forgot to go get the unicorn horn. My bad, guys. Sorry. So this is one of the 4 horsemen. It's Pestilence. He's kind of like the guy we just fought, just a little bit harder. Just because he can actually move around faster. He drops these annoying worms. But once you get his head off, he can't drop the worms anymore. He can still shoot. But, well, I thought his range actually went down, but it could have been wrong. But I'm not worried. I mean, I have plenty of health, and I have the sun, which will refill my health and kill all the enemies in the screen. They do, any card or item that kills all the enemies in the screen will hurt the bosses quite a bit, maybe like a quarter of the health or half of the health depending on what item it is. The 4 horsemen always drop a cube of meat, which is very cool because if you get enough of them, you actually build yourself a little super meat boy, or a meat boy. Alright. Ah, man. Oh no, I walked out. Ah, you can't go back in once you walk out. So the upgrade on the left was Brimstone, which is awesome. The one on the right was just another one of these little follower guys. Well, that's what I get. So we only have 12 coins, so I'm not gonna waste my 1 key on the shop. We're just gonna keep going. I'm sorry I'm playing so horrible, guys. But again, we all have our days, right? These rooms aren't too bad for me just because I have my spirit shots. So my shots will actually go through all the rocks and I don't have to shoot around them. And I can actually use the rocks for protection while I'm trying to take out these guys. What do you have here? High Priestess. I think that drops down your mother's stomp. I think. Ah man, that's horrible. I don't want to take the damage now, but I might come back for that. This is another horrible room for me. So if I get there's certain items that allow your spacebar items to recharge faster. If I get some of those, then I might end up with like quite a bit of spirit hearts, but doesn't always happen. You can kind of do diagonal shots as well as if you walk up and down, which is kind of cool. For those type of monsters anyway. Ouch. Okay, we're almost done with this room. So then we have the shop to our left and the item room down south, or to our right, I should have said. And now we have 2 keys. So we have the option of going to the shop, but I don't have enough money to make it really useful. Can get my spirit heart. This Game Boy actually works a lot like the unicorn horn. Here, how about I bust out with it? I can go kill straight to the boss and take him out. I'll also use this on the boss as well. That might actually be enough to kill whoever it is. Hopefully Oh man, this guy's easy actually. But you can see it turns me into Pac-Man and I do quite a bit of damage. And then the High Priestess causes Mother to stomp on whoever you're fighting. And that's pretty much it for the boss. That bastard down there kept shooting me. Can't believe I took so much damage in here. That's what I get for not really thinking out my plans. But we got some money, we got some more health. It's always good. Now we might have something for the shop. And I'm just gonna grab these money. Just to have a little bit extra, you never know. Pick up the Sun card. Let's see what they have at the shop. They have plenty of money, so that shouldn't be a problem. So we have a couple of items that are pretty good. This 15-cent item is an attack fly, I believe. I think. So what it does is that it's kind of like the cube of meat I have right here. It'll actually hit enemies that are around. We can also buy the map. As you can see that the price is in red, so that means it's kind of half price. That's normally a 15-cent item. So I'm gonna buy this. I'm gonna see if I can get a little bit more money and then maybe come back and get that fly. They actually come in useful, especially I think that's the attack fly. It could be the halo flies, which are actually pretty damn good as well because they protect you from projectiles. And awesome. Alright, so this right here is actually a room that turns your hearts into money. So as for an example, if I give up half a heart, I get 2 coins. And guess what? Now I have enough money to go buy those fly upgrades. You gotta be careful not to buy anything else by accident. So it's an attack fly, as you can see it revolves around me. So any enemy that touches it will be hurt. I think for now, I'm gonna get my Book of Revelations back. See if I can charge it up and get some more hearts. It's good. Excuse me. It's good to keep those heart banks around, because you can find more hearts and then basically get more money out of them, especially if you leave a lot of hearts laying around. It's also good because you also have a chance of getting a health upgrade. Not only does it give you a good amount of health, it gives you an additional heart. As you can see, because we have the map, we can see our hidden rooms here. So we'll blow that up, pick up some more money. Any hearts right now are useful, just because it gives us more of a chance to get that heart upgrade out of this machine. Sometimes I have a tendency to gamble too much. And we found the arcade as well, which is actually kinda good. Kinda. Because you get a chance for more upgrades, but you also get a chance to hurt yourself. So as you can see, there's a blank heart bank. There's also this little guy, which is kind of like plays that cups game. And I think it's kind of random whether you get it or not. I think. So you can be picking the same thing, and then that's what happens when you don't get it. We also have a slot machine. And this also has a random chance of dropping coins or hearts or different things. but also everything here has a chance of dropping like a really good upgrade. So what I normally do is I gamble my hearts away here, my life away, and then come to these guys and hope to get more health, so I can get more coins, so I can get more, and that blew itself up, so I can get more hearts, kind of like that. But it looks like I'm having a streak of bad luck. I bet it has to do with me using this chick. Look at that. But what you can also do is blow them up when they piss you off. And you still get some items. So I'll leave those up. We'll see if I can get any more health. Or I might have just killed myself by doing that if I run into any mini bosses or really hard enemies. Which is doubtful, but it happens. And I also have the sun, so if I do run into any problems, I can use that to refill my health. Yay. So you can see if you shoot rocks, or if you blow up a rock that's right in front of a hole, it'll blow the rock into the hole and then you'll be able to walk on it. It's kind of cool trick. Let's see what's in here. Uh-oh. These guys aren't too bad. It's just annoying if they flank you and then... Alright, what do we have here? Money! So I'm getting kind of rich now. Let's go back up. Around the spikes. Got another one of these rooms. So if you blow up the center one, you open up your path. And this is a room we haven't seen. It's kind of like a challenge room. So there's normally an item there, but I'm not really sure why we can't get to it. But there's normally an item there, and if you grab it, you have to fight 3 waves of enemies. And we're fighting Wrath. It's like Bomberman. This is kind of cool because I have the spirit shot, so I can just hide behind this rock and take him out. He's actually looking for me right now. As you can see, he drops bombs as well. And it can be pretty dangerous, but all you have to do is either walk away from them or push them back to him. And then you're set. It's a pretty useful guy to run into if you're running low on bombs, because that's pretty much what he drops all the time. Ah man, we didn't really get that much health upgrades. So I'm gonna play it 2 more times and let's see if we get anything good out of it. And no. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna play it until it blows up. You can actually kill yourself. If I were to touch it again, I would die. But I'm gonna use the sun. I know it's a waste, but I would really like that health upgrade. And at least I get coins out of this as well, so. And I'm back to 2 hearts. You bastard. Come on, blow up. Okay, and I probably just killed myself, so maybe our video won't be too long. Although it's pretty long right now, but luckily we already fought the boss. So we have plenty of chances to regain our health. I think that was pretty much the story of Magdalene. Oh man, I hate these guys. So those rocks, oh man. Well, that was it. I was gonna say how those rocks with faces just shoot at you, they're not real enemies. Once you kill everything, they kinda close their eyes and fall asleep. I hope you had fun watching me fail at this, but we'll see you next time.